What's up, guys? Welcome back to Top Quality Farms. It's our environmental reading right now. I'm going to go ahead and give you an update on Donkey Kong, day 22. Got the humidifier blowing back there right now. Yeah, she's actually looking really good for day 22. So let's break it down. Let's go ahead and check out that new growth. That new growth is coming in real good. I don't know if you can see in the center there, some more new growth is coming in. Got the fan blowing on her. Got some movement going so she can build that strength. And her stem has been getting bigger. It's pretty stable. Let me, it's because I got that like that. Let me let her chill for a little bit. So, I don't know if you can see down there with the first true leaves, there's a little bit of paling in it, half paling and half green. I noticed young and early in her development as a seedling, she went through a little bit of stress, whether it was environmental, whether it was nutrient stress. I can't tell you exactly. I can't diagnose it just by looking at it and seeing, especially when everything else kind of went really well and started booming. She started accelerating in growth. But I can tell you this, I did change my nutrients, right? In the beginning, I noticed that I was doing a little ring for her, which I normally do for expansion of the roots. When they're seedlings or they're young, I normally do the ring and it's plain water and all that good stuff. But as she was accelerating, I should have changed her nutrients. I should have gave her light nutrients. I started a little late, but that's fine. So on my last feeding, let me go ahead and open up my log for you guys. On my last feeding, I gave her some veg newts because she was ready. She showed me she was ready. You can see by the half green, half pale, she needed something. I know that the environment was 100% dialed in yet because I didn't have my humidifier, and I will go over my environment very soon. I'm going to show you guys the meters that I have from the app, and last month compared to this month with that little humidifier, which has been clutch. It's been very clutch, and it's been getting her right. And as you can see by her new growth and her acceleration with that, the new growth has been growing really quick. It's crazy. And been very pleased with that. Her size is kind of small, yes, but I've had autos just like this, even smaller, that took off. Go ahead and check out my playlist on the channel. You can see some of these autos that just took off that was about this size that look even worse than this. This looks really good compared to some of my autos I've had in the past that just boom, and flower was amazing and plant grew extremely large or a decent size. So let's get back to the feeding, right? I'm not going to give you guys my sauce because that's TQF sauce as far as the recipe, but I give you everything else. So our input for when I ran the meter, the ppm meter that I have right here, clutch, go pick you up one if you need one. It wasn't that expensive. But anyways, the feeding that I gave it, I'm sorry, I have a lot of notes in here and observations and all kind of stuff. Here's the feeding log now. So, cover that real quick. I'll show you real quick. But the input that I gave it on day 16th was when I introduced the first veg food. And the input was 899 and the output was 874. So that's actually pretty good. It's pretty close, right? You want your range close, spot on. You don't want no crazy numbers. But here's the thing. I got a little excited because I started to see growth acceleration pretty quick after that. Like I started to see the stem shoot up. We got another second node coming out right here. Well, the second node is here. And then that's the third node. But so I was seeing development happen really, really quick on day 16. So I turned around on day 19th because I felt the pop was lighter, but it wasn't as light as I normally would do with feeding. I got overly excited. And I fed it again 3 days later. Normally, when the plant is typically bigger, I'll do daily feedings. I've done daily feedings before with autos with no issues. You just gotta watch how much buildup of salt content or nutrients that you have in your cocoa. So this is exactly what happened. On the 19th, my input was 820. Cool, right? My output was 1944. Way too high. But the thing of it is, it didn't damage the plant, as you can see. If you see the new growth in there, the center is already got another growing tips coming out. The grow tips are healthy, so it didn't do any damage, which is great. But it just let me know, hey, space them out a little more. So that's what I'm going to focus on and try to do, space out my feedings a little more. And also just relax. You know, every plant is different. They all need different things. You got to pay attention to them, pay attention to your meters. I just got overly excited. I do with every grow, whether it's the first, the 100th, 10,000, I don't care. I love growing, I love cultivating. So just got a little excited with this one, but she's doing very, very good, as you can see. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, I've had plants this big and turned around and turned into absolute monsters. Go check out that playlist. Donkey Kong, day 22. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys on the environment. Alright, so here's the app from my phone for the environment. This is the current readings that we have right now. Let's go into the history of things so you can see how things have been for the last week and day. So here's our temperature that we have right now. Here's our weekly for the temperature. It's been pretty stable. It's been stable before, but it's even more stable now. The way things have been, this has been the biggest upgrade for Donkey Kong, the environment. Here's our humidity. You can see last month it was kind of crazy. This month is doing way, way better. It's more consistent. The only time it really drops is when I have to refill the humidifier or lights out. And then here's our VPD. It's been very consistent as well. And I'm showing you with all three of the things together, or with the temperature and the humidity together, it made the VPD more stable, as you can see. So here's our humidity readings. Let me go ahead and open this up for you. You can see last month down at the bottom, more inconsistent, a lot lower compared to when we got the humidity, humidifier this month for the humidity. And it's a lot more constant. It's a lot more higher, which we want for a young seedling and in this vegetative state. All right, so we're back. She's in there looking good, chilling. Humidifier on. Fan, I'm gonna reposition. I just put it up for now, so you know she wouldn't have too much air on her and stuff while this is open. But I'm gonna redo everything real quick. I just cleaned the tent too. I like to have a clean tent. That number over there, ignore. I don't even know if that really works good like it used to. It's very, very, very old, but I had it as a just in case. The actual meter is what I follow, the Mars hydro meter, the one that I have placed on top, as well as the app. But yeah, so the next thing I will be observing is how fast she continues to accelerate on her growth. And stay tuned, one, for the explosion. I'm telling you, this one is going to explode. It really is. I can feel it and I can see it. And secondly, stay tuned for the LST. I don't know when I'm going to perform it. We're going to let her tell me when. I need more nodes than this for sure. At least 4 to 5 nodes. I like to do my LST. But we're going to start off with slight, small LST. Get her to open up. Get those auxiliary shoots to kind of become mains. And we'll adjust as she grows. Just stay tuned. LST coming up. Also, spacing out her feeding. That's very important because we don't want any deficiencies. We don't want any buildup in the cocoa. We want to make sure she's getting everything she needs healthily, like nutrient uptake. The output is good with the ppm, and input is good, ppm. Make sure that the pH is still where I want it. in that zone. My pH has been really good. Now that I haven't been concerned about at all. ppm, I'm not concerned about either, honestly. I'm not concerned about it. It's just something we got to observe so we don't turn into nothing, you know, tragic, or nothing that we have to recover or fix. Remember, autos are on fixed time, and it's not our time like photos, it's their time. So you want to make sure that you can give it the best from the start so it can explode during the stretch. And I feel like this one is definitely going to explode during the stretch. Stay tuned, man. Donkey Kong, GG4 Auto. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out the playlist. Check out the Gorilla Glue playlist that we have for Donkey Kong, because you'll see from the start to now, and then you're going to see the finish. It's going to be crazy. So make sure you stay tuned. Every Saturday, tune in at 10 a.m. We're dropping the videos for Donkey Kong. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have our shorts. Come check them out. Check out the playlist. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're out.